Like we always do about this time.
Chip. I often wonder, let's get it. Chip. Often wonder, let's get it. Chip. Whoa. Boom. What's happening?
What up,
What's good? What's happening? What's up?
What's happening? What's popping? What's clicking?
Yeah, whatever he said. Looking like a old Dipset member. Dipset.
Right.
As y'all can tell, the foolery has already begun.
What's your name?
It's your boy, Wildcard Mar, Detroit Mel, the man with the grand master plan for the IOW Network. We in the building. Another episode of I Often Wonder podcast. Your favorite
gang. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get the preliminary shit out the way before we start acting the fool.
Yeah,
y'all go over to the website www.ioftenwonder19.com. That is the website. Get all the information at every last social media platform we are associated with. If you are in the giving mood, if you want to donate, sprinkle something in that collection plate.
Sprinkle them in, babe.
Yeah, sprinkle them in, babe. Timer, 40 water. Sprinkle them in, baby. Nah, for real, if y'all want to donate, you help Jamel and myself offset some of these expenses of what it takes to build a media conglomerate. Help us out if you're feeling real generous. Of course, the link is there. Cop the merch. I'm always rocking some of the I Often Wonder gear. J. Edward collection is there. The IOW sports merch is there. Cop some merch. Dig that. Most importantly, go to your respective app store. Download the IOW Network app. It's available in your Google Play Store for you Android users, Google users. It's available in the Apple Store for you Apple iOS users. Go get the app. Cause I'm gonna keep plugging it till y'all just make the just data board just blow up because there's too many subscribers, too many people listening to the app at the same time. I don't care. I'm gonna keep blowing it up because y'all gonna get that app. Go get that app. But now that we got that out of the way, we came with an interesting topic we just wanted to chit chat with y'all real quick about. We've been seeing a little trend, and of course, both of us are parents. Jamel's a little bit more seasoned. His kid's a little bit older.
Got that Lowry's nigga.
I have young kids, but I already know how I was raised and how I tend to raise my kids. Mm-hmm. It would never fly in my house. But this trend is, you having parents becoming, pretty much buddies and friends with their kids. And that's not a bad thing, great bonding, but how far do you need to take it? So our question is to y'all, is partying with your kids, and how should we preference this age range? Because if you're partying
I guess.
So, I had drinks with my mom when I was 21.
Well, that's not partying, is it?
No, I wasn't at the club.
You at the club with mom?
Nah, I wasn't at the club with
what I'm saying?
My mom said she would not want to see me.
Y'all niggas doing an electric slide together?
I wasn't doing an electric slide at the clubs. Nah, the clubs I was going to club, we wanted an electric slide.
That's what I'm saying.
We had VIP rooms. Doing that. We had VIP rooms. I was making it sprinkle with my little tax return, cuz at 21. Yeah.
A little bit for that.
But I know
no, I'm not finished.
Well, all right, let me because your kids are older,
Right,
and
right.
you know they could they're still in that party age
Yeah,
range.
yeah, right.
So would you be at the party with
Nah,
Christian?
because some of the stuff the daddy do,
With-
it might blow their mind. Mess them up for life. They be in therapy. Why she got her mouth on that? Hey, look, nigga, how you think you got here? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, how daddy get down.
So would you be partying with Christian
No,
Jordan?
they don't need to see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I want to see what they do. You know what I'm saying?
They are a seed from you, so
You know what I'm saying?
they might got some
I'm trying to
some Detroit male genes
some
in
more of
them.
them seeds. Like pumpkin. Spitting seed like sunflower. A rapid fire. Next. No, I couldn't do it.
And I'm damn sure I don't think you would be partying with Chance.
That's not the girls. Hey,
Okay.
Definitely can't do that. I would definitely ruin them for life.
Oh, you you would ruin them.
Uh-huh.
Nothing they would do that would probably scare you.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either. I'm just saying. I would ruin them for life though.
Yeah, I have 2 girls. Well, I mean, they're 4 and 6.
Yeah,
I don't have
with
to
your
worry
girl.
about it right
That's
now.
Another discussion.
But still, that age.
You probably with anybody that age is a whole nother discussion.
Yeah,
So
you got some problems.
So what you in priest training?
Yeah, we.
You know what I'm saying? You went seminary?
Let me try to get this show back on track because this motherfucker is acting a plum fool. But to me, there needs to be, you know, if you're talking about 16 before 21, to me is a definite hell no.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about your kids 21 legal, if you're going out, you know, to a bar or something like that, you know, that's no biggie. Now, if you're talking about club and like, you know, got the techno going crazy, it's pretty much a damn rage going on. I think it needs to be some kind of boundaries.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like this, man. I'm not for. I'm trying to think how I want to word this. I'm cool with, you know, in some ways, having a good relationship with your children.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Of course.
But I think there should be something, like you said, boundaries. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
I'll put it to you this way. When I would go out with friends when I was in high school, that's because I felt free.
right.
And I knew I was probably doing things that probably my parents wouldn't have approved of. But at the same time, I knew I was doing things that I know my dad would have probably done too.
Right.
You know,
right.
maybe not so much my mom, you know, she was the only child. So, you know,
Because we don't want to think what,
yeah.
like D.O., I mean, not D.O., D-Ray do this joke.
Yeah.
And it kind of like reminds me of that. He was like, he said the dude came pick up his mama. He stopped blowing the horn like, bitch, come out here. And he was like, you know, you ain't never think about the fact your mom could be that chick that you do that to. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mom used to be the jump off. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to think your mom was the jump off, but hey, the chick you going to see somebody mama maybe, and she the jump off. So, you know, it's the same on that same page.
So once I hit 21 and definitely start, you know, making my own money and you know, being independent. Well, I mean, I worked at 16, so I kind of always, but with my mom, you know, it was slightly different, you know, first time in her life since being, you know, 16, 17, she was, you know, single. So my mom was, you know, did more social. She was more extroverted at this point in time in her life. So yeah, we would go to like Mexican restaurants, bars, have, you know, drinks.
Yeah, I think that's different.
But it wasn't nothing crazy.
We ain't doing L's together.
I might have smoked with my mom like maybe twice.
Mm-hmm.
Just because at that point, you know, you grown, you know, you in your 30s, you know, you got kids,
right?
You know, you smoke, I smoke, whatever.
Right.
But no, not on no.
What about your pops being your wingman?
I say this. 22, 23.
You try to get the older women, bring your pops around.
No, here's a crazy thing. So 22, 23, you know, I was still kicking it with pops, you know, under his roof. And, you know, Saturday weekends, he say, yo, patio's open. And he had this big chase full of liquor.
That's different though.
And you know, it's a house party.
Yeah, it's different. House party, because like, okay, say it like this.
I'll say this. Yeah, we got fucked up, but I didn't get like stupid. Like I know if I was with my boys, if that makes sense. Like when I'm with my boys,
sloppy, like
no, bro. When I'm with my boys, I'm talking about we getting stupid,
right,
and more than likely there's gonna be a lot of nudity somewhere eventually.
Hopefully not by you.
No. But I'm saying, like,
I'm trying to get that out of my head.
But I'm just saying, you know, we would cut her up. I knew at some point in my brain was like, oh, you still with pops, you're like,
right.
And I'm still like legal to drink,
right?
You know, I'm still, you know, on my own to do whatever. So it was just because of the fact of how he raised me, I just like it just in me, it wouldn't allow me to just. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Okay, I would do this one. I can't do that. I got a whole list of shit that I would do normally that I would be doing when I've been drinking.
Right.
That I got with my boys, and that list just went straight there. Woo! When partying with my pops, it was just by nature. You know, my pops didn't play that shit. So you know, even though, you know, at that point in time we was just, you know, son and pops, you know, kind of a little basket pad at his house. But
right.
It was what it was. But it was to a certain degree. It just didn't feel 100% comfortable just being all the way out wild card. Right. So
I get, and for me, you know, like my sister, well, she don't drink as much as she used to. She used to be like Nemo. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot.
Tiff, don't beat him up for that.
Like a fish, boy. Hey, orca. Like, trying to find your mama in that bottle. You know, I never was really much of a drinker. I didn't really drink a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that aspect didn't really fall into my my wheelhouse. But you know, they all sitting around drinking, my sister and all of them, and everybody. It didn't phase me like this moms, because that's a social thing. We not out at the club somewhere, you know, in a VIP room. Mom's throwing it back, you throwing it back, you getting a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that.
No, we ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that.
I'd
be like, mama, can you turn your head for me?
I mean, I say this, if my dad ever approached me and was like, yo, let's go to the strip club, of course I'm gonna go. But
turn down opportunity to see no booty. But I'm just saying.
I don't know
how comfortable I'll be feeling.
Oh no, I would feel fine with my pops. I would feel probably more uncomfortable with my moms.
Well, that's a whole different. That's a whole different dynamic, though.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we're boys and their moms is a whole different dynamic. But I'm saying, even with my pops, it's still on a whole different level. I ain't trying to get no lap dance. I want to go to the dirty one where you can pull the G-string back in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? like, hold on.
Turn to a quick little lizard real quick.
Pull the mud back. Gotta get your little up and down strut going on. How much extra is that?
It's hump day, ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday. Gotta put this on my credit card. So y'all niggas, y'all take money orders. So who should I bill this out to? Candy? Can I put candy and strawberry to pay y'all together? You know what I'm saying? Split this up. How can we do that? I only got one money on this, so how can we fill this out? nigga take travel check. You know what I'm saying?
Chill,
Or
bro.
be like, hey, mama, can I borrow $50? You know what I'm saying? He said she'll go for 50. If I get $50 like quick. You know what I'm saying?
2 for 50.
Right,
I could take. I could take my mom's dance.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She ain't into all that.
Yeah, she ain't
I'll
into
take hers. That kind of thing.
Oh man, you're a straight fucking nut. Something is absolutely wrong with you. But I mean, I just think, of course, this is going to be, geared to people's certain points of views and how they were raised.
Yeah, I think that plays a big factor too. You know what I'm saying? How you were raised, what kind of relationship you had with your parents. All those plays a factor into this.
I will say this. Even when I was in high school, I've heard of kids who parents knew that they partied, and they say, well, please just do it here at the house. I heard that before. I feel so much safer if you just do it here at the house.
And I got mixed views on that too. I understand the concept behind it, but at the same time,
you're still enabling something they're not old enough to legally do.
Right. You're accessory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the police come and bust them, and you're accessory to that crime. Because
you just want to be the cool parent.
Right. And so it's like, nah, I'd rather you go out there and do it, and then I can play. I got the plausible deniability. What? Little Timmy's doing what?
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I think we need to look at it in a bigger view.
Okay.
What is people's definition of being a parent is?
Because a whole nother direction.
Well, I'm not trying to take it to another direction.
No, I'm just saying.
I think we need at the grander scheme of why these certain parents feel the need to party with the kids.
They missed out on something in their childhood.
They might have missed out on something. Maybe they feel like they're trying to compensate for something lacking in their relationship between parent and child. But for me, a parent has always been the person to prepare you for reality.
Okay.
Not necessarily a person to, enjoy a small minute of reality.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I get what you're coming from.
Because my thing is like my dad has always prepared me. He raised me to prepare me to be a good man. And my mom has raised me to be an example of a good man, to be a good husband, and eventually a good father.
Right.
So I'm not at that point, partying and being social to me at that point is such a minute, factor of getting you prepared for life.
Right.
And it's not something, and just my opinion, that people shouldn't aspire to always do in life, is just to party and have fun. I think there's nothing wrong with, I'm an extrovert. I'm so social.
Yeah, me too.
I love meeting new people. I love chatting.
Right.
We do a podcast, so we talk. So I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I be like, nigga, shut up. Yeah. Keep on going. I told you shut up.
So, social. I was a social butterfly in high school and college. But,
I wasn't that pretty. I was a social caterpillar.
Damn, I think you still blooming.
I'm working on it.
You ain't fully bloomed yet.
I'm in a 30-year cocoon. It's gonna happen one day. One day I shall be a butterfly.
One day I shall be a butterfly. No, but I mean,
but here's the thing. So I think is when you talk about partying with your parents, it's all about that idea of having fear of your parents. And now, when I talk about fear, I'm talking more of.
I would probably change that word to respect.
Well, see, that's let me finish.
Okay.
So, like, even when in the scripture when it says the fear of God, it's talking about reverence or respect. So that kind of thing where you have a reverence or respect level for your parents, that certain things you don't want to do in front of them out of that fear, reverence, or respect, whichever word you want to put in there, they're interchangeable. So for me, it's like I have this reverence or respect that I can't do that in front of my moms or pops because it's like,
Yeah. I don't know.
you know, now I've cut a food before, sometimes out of anger. You know,
Yeah.
I've done some stuff like, damn, I wish I'd have never done that. You know, so I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but in general,
Oh, nigga, we know you ain't.
shut up. So in general, you know, it's like those are the things I try to like live about. Have a certain sphere, certain respect. Even when I was cutting the food, my mom's coming, nigga, come down. You like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It brings you back to reality because of that. So now speaking to like partying, yeah, you know, we sitting around the crib drinking. I think that's not a big deal because it's a social type thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you from a family that smokes,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Even if we, you know, blowing L's or stuff like that, if that's a social thing, culture that y'all have amongst each other in a household, then that's different. But actually going out to a club, first of all, there's an age gap.
Mm-hmm.
So what moms and pops might want to do, or type of club they might want to go to,
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different. Even though, since I can remember, I always listen to all kinds of music. Like my grandparents play Motown, sometimes some jazz. I was some of that stuff. My mom didn't play.
So you probably walked to the club and you was cougar bait.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, ooh, look at that over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fresh meat on the white.
Girl, give me that Kit Kat.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
Right. So, you know, even though I listen to all kinds of music, because music my parents listen to and stuff like that was still different music I listen to. So I can go into like places and enjoy the music. But for me to actually get loose like I would around friends, I think I couldn't be comfortable with that.
Mm.
You know, it's just a whole different type of atmosphere. You want that. I think it's good to have that separation.
And this dynamic, I kind of want to touch on it. Is I think I didn't do all that crazy mess around my parents because I didn't, on two aspects on both sides of the coin. I didn't want them to, you know, feel some type of way about, damn, this is my child.
Yeah, that's what he doing.
That's what you doing,
right?
And then also, I didn't want to lose that reverence or respect from my parents because now that you're social with me, oh, we buddies. So,
so like, you might bust out and call them out their name.
Perfect example. Boss man, head chef is trying to always be buddy.
Yeah. Oh, you talk about what we was working?
Yeah. Okay. So always be buddy. But when it's time for him to be the boss, and actually be disciplined and hold people accountable,
people kind of like,
it falls on deaf ears. It's like, whatever. Yeah.
Go on there, red man.
Yeah, like you can't tell me not to do this, not to do that, but you still doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
The same thing we doing. Then like you tired of it. It's now you want to, you know, poke your chest out.
Now you boss.
Right. Now you boss. I'm about
and so to me that can go in real correlation to, okay, I'm the parent. Oh, now you the parent.
Right. Oh, now you want to be the parent.
Bro. Now you want to be the parent.
Right.
You know, we've been smoking L's.
Right.
And we've been chasing hoes. Right. And we've been drinking and sipping. Oh, now you want to be the parent. Right. You know, that to me, fuck out of here. Yeah. You know,
on your bike, Bush.
To me, on that dynamic, you don't want to be caught in, especially that dynamic as a parent, because now you got a child that don't give two damns about anything you got to say.
Right.
So discipline is gone. Respect gone. You know, now you got a loose cannon. Now you got the damn a wild child Omari talking about fuck this, fuck that. I'ma do this, I'ma do that. I want to get pregnant. Now you got a problem on your hands. You know, now you got to go to the extreme to try to get them back in a line.
Act a fool.
Yeah,
you and your dad busting the same chick.
No, never.
You know what I'm
no, chick up. Nah, ain't no choo-choos. Nah, ain't no.
Hey, what's up, girl? What you doing? Oh, Lamar's over here, you know, busting it out. So I tell you what, you know, go ahead and get your wet nap, wipe that up, and come see me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get you a napkin
No,
and
it
clean it
wasn't
up.
none of that.
Come holler at me.
Don't trust me. My
I-
pops was my pops. He was never my Eskimo brother.
That's my son, you know what I'm saying? He my seed anyway. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
he was never my Eskimo brother. No. If we are,
Pop to an Eskimo brother.
look,
You know what I'm saying?
if we are, it was not by design. It is something very unknown to
Lamar
me.
just got through heating. It's
See?
all right. Just wipe it off real quick. Go holler at me. You ain't even gotta take a bath.
I would be shocked if you ever find a female be like father, like son.
Right.
If you hit no, he ain't gonna hear
Hey, your
that.
daddy, hey, you like she be messing with you. Your daddy told his pussy, yeah, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you got, nigga? What you got? He just climb out of this butt like a baby out of uterus. What you gonna do, nigga? What you gonna do?
This is about to go far left. So I'm gonna reel this in close it because I think it's about that time we gotta wrap this shit up because that's what this motherfucker start cutting up like this. But no, especially to your parents,
Right.
I think you need to find a good balance of what works for your household.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel any kind of feeling or inclination that you starting to lose, your voice don't matter.
Right.
You start to lose respect.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You heading in the wrong direction.
Wrong direction.
And as a child, you know, because I've been on the other end, if you feel like you're not getting that example of good parenting, you know, gonna be rough for you too.
All right.
you definitely gonna be seeing a psychiatrist like a motherfucker.
You're like my man and baby boy.
Hey, for real. Find the balance, y'all.
Find a balance.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, it has to be some type of separation,
Right.
between child and parent, regardless. But you know, maybe the older you get, maybe that dynamic changes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it does. You know, there's certain things I could give two fucks. I'm not as filtered as I am now,
Right.
than I was back then.
Definitely not. I'm definitely not.
But I still know there's a line when it comes, especially
you know.
when you're interacting with your parents. There's still a line.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
So, but hey, teach his own.
To each his own. But drop a comment down there and tell me what you think about parents partying with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Where's the line?
Ages 16 to 24 ain't nothing partying. Fuck you talking about? Only parties you getting that we at the same party is your graduation party.
Right.
That is your birthday party.
Niece's birthday party.
Yeah. That's the only party we doing together.
And nobody popping out the cake.
The family barbecue.
You know
ain't no strippers coming out, no cakes.
Nothing.
Ain't no lap dances going on. Ain't gonna be no shooting dice.
Maybe in the back room.
Oh, that's the back room of the family party.
Room,
come on, you know that you
maybe in the back room. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in here.
Hey, or when cuz be like, hey, cuz, come say walk with me.
Right. Come on, man, come walk with me.
Yeah, that's something different.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. But ain't gonna be no house parties or going to the club.
Right.
You know, sipping and leaning. You know, ain't play.
Not moms and pops.
Nah, not with moms and pops.
You know what I'm saying?
There needs to be a dynamic of the hierarchy in the household. Especially when you the kid and you ain't got nothing to put on this bill.
Right.
Who name is on that water bill and you had the nerves to take a 20-minute shower?
Right.
Cut this shit off.
Right. Miles will come in and turn the water off.
Turn it off.
You finished.
And on that note, we finished, y'all. Go to the website, www.iofftheone19.com. Get all the content and information where we at, social media platform wise, the Patreon, the merch, and the app.
And like and share.
Yes, please like, share, comment. Help us out on the YouTube algorithm.
Right.
And then we got the Facebook page as well, Instagram page.
Right.
We got it all. Until then, to the next episode of the I Often Wonder podcast show. It's your boy Wildcard Martin signing off. Detroit Male, the man with the Grandmaster plan. Peace.
I don't see which way to do it. You know, the camera go this way. You know?
Over there thinking about the wrong shit,
Right. You know
man.
what I'm saying?